What to do when you lose a job, client, or money. We have all lost jobs, lost clients, and lost money in our lives in one way or another, whether we are in business for ourselves yet or not. And it can be super painful and scary when that happens. Not just for the obvious reasons, though, but because when endings happen in our lives in any way, shape, or form, it brings up all the other endings in our lives and our past wounding around those things, if it hasn't been fully resolved. I wrote the below post at the beginning of the pandemic, but it's something that applies every single time we lose anything that gave us a sense of security. So here are my suggestions for what to do when you lose a job, client, or money, or anything that gave you a sense of security. You might want to save or bookmark this post to come back to if or when you need it. Number 1, let yourself grieve. Cry, scream, punch pillows, sob to a friend, do what you need to do to move the energy and move through the stages and emotions and move that energy through your body in any way you like or see fit. Just make sure it moves. If you're in freeze mode or flight mode, that's not going to be helpful. So anything you can do to let yourself grieve and let that emotion and that energy move is going to help so much. Number 2, accept. The more you fight, the more you run, freeze, hang on to the past, the worse it feels. After you've grieved it out, bring acceptance to the current situation as much as you can. Just accept. This is how it is. Okay, it's done. But stay absolutely out of any futurizing, though, too, at the same time. Just calm your nervous system because it's going to be in fight, flight, and freeze to try to protect you. But we can't think clearly when we're in those modes. So anything and everything that you can do to calm yourself will help. We're talking radical presence here. One breath at a time. Okay, this is the reality right now. Ground yourself in the present. Deep breaths, long walks, lots of self-tenderness and care. 3, get absolutely honest. I know it's hard, but try and muster the courage to ask yourself if there was any part of you deep down that wanted to let go of this thing. To let go of this client, to let go of this job, to let go of money coming in this way. If there was any small, quiet wisdom within that you'd been ignoring because you simply couldn't see another way. Your mind may buck back and say, no, I was about to break through. I really liked this, and now this. But I encourage you to ask yourself, what if this is the breakthrough? 4, shift from the outside in to the inside out. One of the golden opportunities and gifts of the pandemic was to see that it took the so-called solid places outside of us that we placed all of our trust and faith in and shook that to the core in such a way that it was impossible to ignore, showing us all beyond a shadow of a doubt that all your safety and security and power is outside of you, and you must hustle and earn it and prove your worth to keep it model of life is a total mirage, which means we are now being given a chance to anchor within ourselves and to start truly knowing that it is our freedom that makes us our money and success, not the other way around. 5, remember that life is a spiral, not a line. It is tempting to believe that your trajectory is a linear graph and that this appears to be a giant step backwards. But life is a spiral, not a line. And the biggest wins of your life could be just around the corner in a way you simply cannot see, and it could be a lot closer than you think. 6, become a receiver. You have likely been taking the world on your shoulders all your life. giving and giving, taking care of so much. And now, with everything that's out of your hands like this, there really is one option left. Lean into trust and lean into faith like your life depends on it, because it does. And let yourself be held and supported for once. When you can't see what you can possibly do next, and you can't do all the things, then you have to just let the things be done. Surrender into the flow and ask, how can I receive everything I need? And then let go and wait for the answers to come, because they will come when you are open. And it may come in the most delightful and unexpected ways. 7, open your heart and mind. It is so easy to close and to retract into feelings of fear, shame, or worry that this is some kind of punishment. It is not. Open your heart to the gifts that this is bringing you. Commit to actively looking for the gifts. This will save your life, and it will open the door to a flow of gifts that will expand from your attention to them. 8, hold your dreams closer, not farther away. Write, visualize, and feel into your dreams more than ever, not less. In times like these, it is so tempting to think dreams are a luxury you just don't have. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Times like these are a preparation of the ground. They are a fresh slate to spring up new shoots. Don't you ever stop dreaming. Not in your darkest hour, and not ever. This is only the beginning for you. You'll see. 9, choose love instead of fear. Fear is a contagion, the power of which is far greater than anything in this world, except love. As much as is possible, consciously decide to choose love over fear and become absolutely vigilant that any and all choices you make right now regarding your livelihood and your dreams are not purely fear-based decisions. If you don't know how, stay in trust and repeat step 6. Stay the course. Change the course. Recreate the course. But don't throw the course in the garbage. 10, ask for guidance. I personally like to consult my wiser self, my higher self, my heart, and my soul in my journal or through meditation. But do what works for you. Ask your angels, ask your guides, ask someone you trust and whom is carrying an energy that you would like to carry and embody through this. Don't ask people in fear, obviously. Ask someone or something who can see beyond the horizon. This is a powerful time for your inner visionary to emerge. 11, trust yourself. Trust the guidance that comes in the form of your intuition and your insights. Trust your deeper knowing. Trust your path. The voice that gets buried under the panic, the quiet one, the one that knows, that one. That's the one you need to be listening to. The one that has led you to the most amazing places and landscapes you never dreamed. That is the inner guide you want to follow. Not the one that's screaming and running around with their hair on fire. 12, be the flow. The river of life is flowing, and we can move with it or we can fight it. Of course, this is ridiculous because we are the stream of life, but most of the time we don't actively know this. So now is the time to relax into the flow. Soften into the flow and feel its power as it moves through you. You cannot put this river in a little cup and put it in your cupboard for all time or for safekeeping in the form of a job or a client or money. But you don't need to. You are the river, and the river fills all the cups. Thank you for joining me today. And if you'd like to get these posts to your inbox every Sunday morning like clockwork, you can sign up to do so at sunnychapman.com/more.